Hello. Okay. Fuck. I am extremely tired right now. But doesn't matter. So what I wanted to do during these streams is about a Bible. Um I don't I always grew up I always grew up in a Christian house, and I even went to church when I was younger a little bit on the Sundays. But I don't really know much about it. And with everything going on and just I don't really have like a rhyme or reason as to why I'm doing this. It just it feels right. Um I wasn't really into it when I was younger. Um I mean, I went to church maybe when I was like 11, 10, but I didn't really know too much. I didn't really like study it at all. I mean, it's in 2000 what, like 8 or 9. I'm playing like Black Ops 1, dude. You know what I mean? It's my life was video games and boobs, not Jesus. But now that I'm older, now it's just work and boobs. But I'm trying to I'm always trying to better myself in every way that I can. Um and I feel like this is definitely one of them. So I think what I'm going to do is the beginning of my streams, I'll just read like a page or two, um and then I'll get into my work stuff, I guess. So I did read like the first page or two. I got up to number 4. I'm not really sure how to word these. Genesis 4:14. I do know about Cain and Abel. I was talking to Alicia about it. But if you're into, Christianity and you know a lot about the Bible, let me know and try to help me out because a lot of this doesn't really make sense to me. Not in terms of like I don't believe it, but just like a lot of the wording is kind of all over the place. And yeah, so I'm just gonna start. I'd like to read the whole thing. Um, I'm not the best reader, so bear with me. Okay, Genesis, page 1. Uh, the creation of the world. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light, and God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, me. By the way, I'm in the Bible. And the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning in the first day. And God said, "Let there be expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters." And God made the expanse and separated the waters that were under the expanse from the waters that were above the expanse. And it was so. And God called the expanse heaven. And there was a evening, and there was morning the second day. I don't know what that whole paragraph means. I think he meant like the separation between like the ocean and everything else. I don't know. I'm also using this as a bookmark. And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together in one place." I'm reading in the dark. Oh, much better. Here we go. I'm happy that the sun is still sort of out even when it's 7 o'clock. And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the waters that were gathered together he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Does the Bible mention dinosaurs? Now that I think about it. And God said, "Let the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees bearing fruit, in which is their seed, each according to its kind on the earth." It kind of like repeats things. And it was so, the earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed according to their own kinds, and trees bearing fruit, in which is their seed, each according to its kind. Right. And God saw that, and God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning the third day. Okay, so he's banging all this out in 3 days. And God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night. And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be lights in the expanse of the heavens to give light upon the earth." And it was so, and God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. Oh, so like the sun and the moon. Gotcha. And the stars. Okay. And God set them in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning the fourth day. Okay. And God said, "Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the heavens." So God created the great sea creatures and every living creature that moves, with which the waters swarm according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds, livestock and creeping things, and beasts of the earth according to their kinds." There's no reason why God should have made centipedes. Like, that must have been, like, he must have been having a horrible time at the moment to create something so atrocious. Like, they're disgusting. And it was so, and God made the beasts of the earth according to their kinds, and the livestock according to their kinds, and everything that creeps on the ground according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man," oh boy, "in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." So he said, let's make man in charge of all of it, even though all of it can kill him. So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. So with that, God looks like a man to us, right? Whether he's black, white, Hispanic, regardless, it's just a man. What I'm thinking is, I think God is whatever you depict him as, I guess. Whether it's some shape or form. He's got to look like a man, though. I think we just all have different depictions of him. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm assuming. And God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the living thing that moves on the earth." And God said, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food. and to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the heavens, to everything that creeps on the earth, everything that has the breath of life. I have given every green plant for food. And it was so. And God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. There was evening, and there was morning the sixth day. The seventh day God rests. That's assuming why Sundays are like the lazy, laid back days. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God finished his work that he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his works that he had done. So God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it God rested from all his work that he had done in creation. The creation of man and woman. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth that when they were created in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. I'm not used to talking this much. Ooh, boy. And why do they make the Bible pages so thin? Is this supposed to... Whoops. Are you supposed to be, like, brittle with it? All right, I'm going to end it there because I'm starting to get, like, dry mouth. But I'm planning on reading the Bible towards the end of all of my streams. I just did it in the beginning because I just wanted to read it. So yeah, towards the end of my streams, I'm probably just gonna read like a page or two. I like to read it every day. But yeah. Oh man, okay. I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. And I'm gassy. Oh, I'm 30% done. I'm 30% done with this certification. 30%. Last time I was at like 20. We've made huge progress. Big progress. We've made big progress. And let's keep going. Let's not stop. Let's not stop for anything, man. We got to keep going. Fight through adversity. And keep going. We're going to grab this. Gotta keep going. We just got to keep going. See, we got a list here. We're going to list here. These are the things that I have to do. I don't really want to show it because it's kind of not personal, but it's the things that I got to do. So I have 4 things right here, right now. I only have 1 checked off, which is my degree, which is right behind that door. And then I'll get my certification in that, get my certification in that, and get my certification in that. With these 3 certifications, along with my degree, this should solidify me into a job that caters to this criteria. Right. Okay. Oh, man, I'm tired though. Fuck. I am tired. Oh. It doesn't matter how tired we are. It does not matter how tired we are. We can rest when we're dead. Or we can rest when we have a house. Because once I get a house, I'm not really working for anything anymore. So. And then I get my own driveway. I get my own driveway. Fuck. All right, let's try to bang this out today. Let's try to get that and that done. We're going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. Oh. Ah, fuck. I did my 9 hours. We know this. I did my 9 hours. I worked out. I cooked. I made sloppy Joe. Had a whole thing of sloppy Joe with some squash. Um, and I'll probably, I don't know, maybe something later. Probably not. I try not to. I'm trying to stop eating after dinner, which is usually 6:30, give or take. Um, which I think is a good time to stop eating. Um, but sometimes you just get hungry, man. And I know that I'm trying to empty up my weights at the gym, but um, it's difficult when you're trying to stack on muscle mass and you're not eating enough. So honestly, reaching my macro goals isn't the issue. It's my calorie goals. I'm trying to hit between 28 to 3,000 calories a day. And with those kind of numbers, I should be able to stack on some weight, body wise and in the gym. So that's what the plan is. I'm kind of cold, so I'm going to turn on my heat. Oh. 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 All right. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we at? Yep. Wake up. Wake up. I need a new chair. That is definitely on the menu. Is getting a new chair. God, this chair honestly sucks ass. There's nothing good about this chair. Except the recliner that I never use. I maybe used it like twice. Alright. Stop complaining. Let's go. You want a house? Let's go. What we use. Can hear my bitch ass neighbor. don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I can't do these. I can't submit anything.